Forge 103.9, a new sound. This is Real Talk. And Matt, we have a friend of the show back in the building, right?
Oh, more than just a friend.
And it's not that she's a friend, and it's not that we're just bringing her in because she's awesome, right? It's just she's always working hard and always. Oh, there's a reason she's in this community, right?
She's
And
always on point.
Exactly. So
That's her middle name.
we're here to talk about on point.
I gotta jump in.
I knew I had to make her break.
Right?
She broke.
Baiting me.
So she does a bunch of things in the community. That's why she's always on, right?
Yeah.
She has something going on all the time, and this time it's something that's just bigger than most things, I think, right? This is a really important event. It is the Bakersfield Women's Business Conference.
Yes.
The 2022 one.
Yes,
Ooh.
absolutely.
So we haven't even introduced you.
Oh,
We haven't even introduced you.
We know she's on
We
point.
got to cut her mic off, right?
Okay, we know she's on point.
Yep.
We
I'm
know
a
she's our friend.
friend.
She's our friend.
we got to Bismarcky this though.
Yeah.
And they say she's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I
Matt,
need.
let's introduce our, I guess, Bismarcky of the show today, right?
We have hey, Bismarcky, rest in peace. Now we
Right?
have living in the flesh, our dear friend Natisha Kindred Johnson, who is the vice chair
Yes, yes.
of the Bakersfield Women's Business
I
Conference.
love the way you say my name because you say it so correctly. You say it like we're kinfolks, like you cousin Matt. You know,
I got soul. Hey, baby,
Cousin.
come on. Come on.
I love the swag you put on my name. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But, you were talking to us about just all what's going on at the Bakersfield Women's Business Conference, right?
Yes.
Explain it to us, because I think this is such an important event, especially for our community, right?
Yes.
Especially in Kern County.
Well, we're back after being not necessarily on a hiatus. The pandemic had stopped us from doing in-person
Yeah.
events. So although ours is a hybrid, so we will have a virtual platform as well as an in-person platform. It is at the Mechanic Bank on the 28th. It's Thursday. And we are so excited to bring so many women together from all different spectrums of life and of business. And it's embracing all that is you, which means embrace where you're at, embrace your potential, and embrace the resources that are out there and available to you. So we have a wonderful chair, Christy Culligan, and she came up with this wonderful theme, and her colors are olive green. And, to me, that's
love
money.
green. Yeah.
Money, honey, money, honey.
That's what we need.
Yes. And so we're going to have about up to 1,000 women out and
wow.
about, and we've got over 100 vendors, and we are excited because our keynote speaker is Amy Purdy. Do you guys know Amy Purdy?
I do not. Educate me on
Okay,
this.
she's I'm going to make sure I say this right, Paralympic medalist.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she has a wonderful story.
Yeah, every year the Bakersfield Women's Business Conference has amazing keynote
Yep.
speakers. I know in the past when they had Layla Ali.
Yeah, ooh-wee.
Yeah, and so
She brought it home.
Muhammad Ali is my main man.
Yes,
and so
yes.
wow, you had Layla Ali here.
Yes.
And how was that? Just kind of like
Oh, you know what? She talked about strength, and not the physical strength, but
Yeah,
that internal
the
strength,
mental.
the mental, the can you make it through? And
Yep.
she was so powerful. Not only that, you would think that she wasn't approachable. She was so adorable. And so she was like, everybody gets a hug. You get a hug. You get a hug. She kind of Oprah Winfrey us. And so-
Pre-COVID, huh?
Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
oh yeah.
Now,
yeah.
maybe you can get a hug
Yes,
this time, right?
and so it was wonderful. Her message really hit home and what we needed when we needed it.
Yeah, and over the years they've had Naomi Judd, one of the members of the
Yeah.
Judds, Mama
Love.
Judd, as they say,
Yep.
Winona's mom. You've also had Jillian Michaels.
Yes, and she was wonderful. She actually did our virtual, and so this was new for her as well, and she killed it. I mean, virtually, she's a tough cookie, and she's been under a lot of pressure, from some of the things she says in
Yeah.
the past. But at the end of the day, it comes down to what message can you deliver, and who are you trying to reach? And so she did a really great job.
But now in 2022, as Natisha mentioned, Amy Purdy, who's a Paralympic snowboarder, this is her bio. I'm going to read a little bit from the bio. Amy Purdy has defied the odds throughout her life to accomplish some extraordinary things. She grew up with a passion for snowboarding and travel, and despite fighting for her life and losing both of her legs below the knees to bacterial meningitis at the age of 19, her passion for life carried her not only to the upper echelons of athletics, but to the dance floor of Hollywood and beyond. Amy is a professional snowboarder and a 3-time Paralympic medalist, making her the most decorated Paralympic snowboarder in U.S. history.
Oh, wow.
Yes, beautiful. And I think she isn't the Olympics. She did the Dorothy?
I'm not sure.
I'm
This
not
is
sure
the first
either.
I've ever heard of
okay.
her. Right?
No, she did Dancing with the Stars with
Yeah.
Derek
Yeah.
Ho.
Okay.
In 2017, she took the role of cultural envoy, where she traveled to Brazil on behalf of the ambassador.
Oh, wow.
And consult general bridging ties between Brazil and the
Oh,
United
wow.
States by inspiring women, youth, and communities. People to live their best
Yeah.
lives, because she's. You meet people like that, and they touch you. You hear their story, and then it's just like, find out what they've done.
Exactly.
They didn't give up.
That
You could
person-
put
It's a lot of
yourself
that
in those
mental,
shoes.
right?
Yeah.
It's a lot
Yeah.
of that
It's
mental.
a lot
like-
of inspiration.
And she's one of our keynotes. So we have two
Oh.
keynotes. So
Oh.
Brian Terrell Clark. Now he starred in the Broadway production, not the original, but one of the Broadway productions of Hamilton. You guys know Hamilton, one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, and he
productions
was also
on
he
Broadway.
played Marvin Gaye in Motown the
Yes,
musical.
he did. He did. And so he's got a lot of energy to bring us. He's an actor. He's also a motivational speaker. So we're looking forward to hearing words from him as well. So although it's women's conference, we do have some male species there as well.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Okay, so the workshops, you have 10 in person and 10 virtual workshops. What are some of the workshops going to be about?
We have everything from financial literacy. We have things of how to build a better you. We have things of understanding real estate, just empowerment. It's just education on all levels.
So
Our
this is
workshops-
for like business women who are on all levels, like from the starting off to like
And
the top, right?
Women in general, yeah.
Okay.
So it's really educating, encouraging women at all levels, whether you're an entrepreneur, businesswoman, or my favorite word, or whether you're a watchpreneur as well.
I heard that on Shark Tank last night.
Oh, they
and
stole
I was,
it from me.
I was going to
They
take
stole-
it.
They stole it from me. Shark Tank.
I was like, that is a great.
I haven't said it for years. I need to start trademarking my stuff. So it's not just business, although we're a business women conference. It's really about women coming together and
Yeah.
empowering each other. So
Yeah, it's not just about business; it's about women's business.
that's right.
Yep,
we
yep.
got some sprinkle of male in there.
Yeah, no, there's definitely. Go to the website. If you go to bakersfieldwomen.org, you can get all this information. The website is very well put together. It has contact information, how to buy your tickets,
Yes.
make reservations, information. It's going at Mechanics Arena
Yes.
on April the 28th.
Yep. And how much are tickets before we get going?
So our virtual is $40,
Okay.
and you also have access for up to a year to view the workshops, as
Oh,
well
okay.
as you get the live feed of our keynote speakers. So we have there's various levels. So let's just say 50 and above.
Perfect. And we're
Various
going to be
levels.
posting that on our
Post
social
all
Yes.
this
media, right?
information. And,
I love it.
Yeah, and you do not want to disappoint Natisha
No.
Kendra Johnson.
No,
You are going to be there.
If I don't see you there, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Not for me, not for me, not for me. Please, not for me. But T, thank you for coming on. Is
Thank
there
you for
anything else
having
you want to say before we get going?
You know what? Thank you guys for having us. It's so important to have Bakersfield just support you, but it's even more special when you have two great guys like you guys supporting a women's conference.
I looked over my shoulder. I was like, who is she
He's
talking
like,
about?
Well, we love to support our women here during Women's History Month. We had we had
Yes.
you on before during
Yes,
Black History
I
Month,
love-
and so you already know you're going to be back.
I love your intentionality. I love this show. I love everything about you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.